it's Jens, and I'm gonna show you how I made this song Scent of Salt for FUNKYHEART. I wanna listen through the song first, so you heard it. Then I wanna talk a bit about how the idea for the song came about. And then I wanna go through the song instrument by instrument, just looking at the details. So, let's hear this. Let me just... and there it loops. So yeah, that's the song Scent of Salt. It's the song for the area Ready Sea Town in Funky Heart. I think you got the song with a bit louder guitar than in the final version now, but it's not a big deal. So let's talk about how the idea for the song came about. And the idea came from the developer, Juice. So he sent us a music document, he had the idea for the song already planned out, and he said, the music is a bit more chill since there's less platforming and exploring compared to the overworld. An example can be how Omori and Kirby do music. Even if it's calmer, it is still groovy, and they contain their respective melodies and vibes. I interpreted this as it's chill, but it still has some catchy melody. He said, Persona 5's palace themes can also be great examples. And if you've heard the song The Days When My Mother Was There from Persona 5, you might notice that my song, yes, it is heavily inspired by that song. I mean, the drums with the hand drum percussion. Pretty similar. The thick bass. And yeah, the constant electric guitar lead melody. So that's basically the biggest inspiration for this song. So I wanted to do something chill because it's for a chill area. I made some demos as well. So I just want to show those as well. Because Juice said he wanted something chill, right? And he gave Kirby and Omori as examples. So I also tried making something like very laid back. Like this has the sort of feeling like chilling on the beach, right? But it's also kind of dreamlike. I really like this one too. Oh, and we'll bring in the reggae guitar. I also made this demo, which is similar. Chill, dreamlike, and with that heavy synth bass. That sounds a vibe. Yeah, this one is actually really good too. Yeah, we could totally have used this as well. This melody, this one is used in the final song as well. That one is really good as well. Now, mistakes were almost made during the making of this song because when I made the draft for the final version of the song, Juice was really happy with it. He said, I absolutely love the vibe of Demo 1. It perfectly captures the style I was looking for. I'd say this is the one we need to push. So he says like, this is good, do this. Now he gave some notes and he said, maybe we can make it a bit more energetic. For some reason, I thought that meant I need to rework the entire song. I don't know why. So I did, and I stressed about it for a few days almost. And I made a new version of the song that sounded like this. I even bring the whistles. Yeah, so I showed this to Juice, and Juice said, like, yeah, this is cool, but the first version was fine. Let's just go back to that one. And I like, yeah, why did I even bother reworking this song? There was no need. Because he already said, like, this version was fine. He just wanted a bit more energy in this part of the song. This part of the song. And I think that's when I added the strings to give a bit more energy. So I guess the lesson here is, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Good lesson to learn. And with this song I actually started with the chords, these acoustic guitar chords. Just 2 chords. And I thought it gave a sort of sentimental, a bit dreamlike feeling, which is very fitting for the tutorial area of the game where this song also shows up. I also outlined these chords with a sitar. I guess we've moved on to the going music instrument by instrument, looking at the details part of the video. Because this has a sort of, well, it feels a bit dry, a bit deserty, which fits for the environment. But it also feels a bit ethereal, which I think is cool. So I think this instrument adds a lot to the vibe of the song. The bass basically ripped off that other song here. It's just a very thick sounding electric bass with a very simple bass line. Just laying a solid foundation for the rest of the instruments. Organ. Yeah, there's some organ in this. Juice said he really liked the organ intro here. I'm a big fan of electric organ as well. And let's talk about the star of the show, the electric guitar. So for this melody, I tried a few different things and I wanted something, just like you said, chill and catchy. And I think this melody accomplishes that. It's a pretty simple phrase, do-do-do-do-do. And there's plenty of space as well. Like plenty of space, long notes between each phrase. So it has like catchy melodies and bursts, and then it has a break in between. Now we're leading into the chorus, so it becomes a bit more, the breaks become shorter and it makes it feel a bit more energetic. So I guess the chorus of the song is split in 2 parts. Part A, this melody, and then the sort of, I guess you can consider this the main riff part of the song, or chorus B. And here's where the organ plays a pretty fun melody. And we add the strings here for a bit of added energy. And then the organ sort of fades out subtly by moving down one octave and repeating the melody. We bring in more strings here, because here we bring in spiccato strings. It's those quick strings that go chum, chum. Again, just bringing in some more energy. And on the second chorus we bring in another electric guitar, so it's double. We have electric guitar 1 and electric guitar 2 playing octaves. Break. And I've pretty much talked about all the instruments now. I just wanna listen to the guitar solo one more time and talk a bit about it. So that guitar solo is mostly improvised, to be honest. I just played what I felt like and then re-recorded some of the parts to get them sounding clean. And it has a sort of funky vibe, there's a lot of scratching. And the rhythm is very important. It's a neat solo. Go play the Funky Heart demo, it's free on Steam, come on.